Well, alrighty, here we are behind Leon's house. 606, I think, North Carolina. North Carolina is south of South Carolina. Go figure that. Anyway, this is almost 10:30 on December. Yes, December. What is today? The 19th. Started this yesterday, and as you can see, for Louisiana, it's about finished. Sadly, I have dug up mostly fruit jars. This big bad boy came out without a bottom. I think this is a half-gallon size standard. I have the quart size. Don't have the big size. Would have been nice, I guess. Kind of a weird selection of things. I have dug up 2 medicines, 1 broken beer, 1 whiskey flask, a couple of broken meds, and numerous fruit jars. At least a half a dozen, I would guess. And they all seem to be early wax sealers. Well, not all, but most. A couple of early Masons. That being said, everything looks 1870s, 1880s, which falls in line with the age of the original house here, because it was on the 1876 map. Anyway, there is evidence this is a privy, though I still haven't hit any wood yet. No wood anywhere, but some night soil and bones and what you expect to find in a privy. And I'm pretty much at the edges. Feels like it goes down deeper, but it doesn't feel like there's anything there. It's just solid clay. So that's what I'm here today, is to finish this out. I think there's a newer privy behind me, about 30 feet over. I think I probed something out back around Thanksgiving back there, and double checking of the maps last night shows there was something back there later. So we shall find out. That's the plan, Stan. Oh, and also maybe find more than 4 whole bottles. Last one come out of here was a clearly 1870's New York perfume bottle. Thought it was a whiskey flask, it was so big. Anyway, can't get to digging while I'm sitting here talking. Well, I was just about to give up on this spot when what I thought was going to be the last bottle out of the hole turned out to only be the beginning here, the beginning of the end. I came across this like that, and I thought it was a bone. I really did. I mean, the color, everything. I mean, really, it looks like a bone. And then I saw the little nub on the end. When I started digging it out, I almost left it. I was about ready to quit. Start filling in the hole. And then this little puppy pops out, and I realized when I saw that it was an ink, and I pulled it out. So I kept digging and brought down one of the edges, and this popped out of Frank Miller shoe polish, crown dressing. And then I smacked something. I might have smacked it harder than I thought. I didn't chip it, but as you can see, I thought it was all brick in there. I mean, I hit it like this, and I thought that it was covered with bricks. There were bricks on top of it, bricks around it. when I first pulled it out, you couldn't tell it was a bottle except for the neck and lip. It looked like a freaking brick. Oh, and it's a John J. Smith from Louisville. Early gloppy top one at that. And speaking of that, or speaking to that, maybe probably the last bottle out of the hole is back here. And kind of the same story. I smacked the lip. It's in a bunch of bricks. And it's another John J. Smith, I'm sure. It certainly looks like one. John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith. That's my name too. I think it's Smythe. The song, not the bottle. Anyway. We don't want to break the damn thing with a piece of damn roofing. That's what that looked like. Oh, you know what? I am being corrected. It's got side embossing, and it's a rectangular. So it's not a Smith. This is weird. I mean, we're 3 feet at least outside of the privy hole. This is like some sort of a clean out blah blah, which, you know, doesn't hurt my feelings any. I mean, this is only, as I back out of the hole, hell, that's only a foot deep. Maybe a foot and a half. I don't know. Boy, that's in there, so it's probably all there. See if I can keep from breaking the damn thing. Especially since we have side embossing on it. It's got an old 70s looking lip on it. Maybe earlier. Nice early tapered looking thing. And we all know how I love my medicines. Okay. We got some hard crusticle here all around it. Boy, oh boy. Nothing's giving it an inch. Oop, oop, oop. And what have we got here? What have we got here? It's got front embossing too. Yes, indeed. It is. Oh, India Chocolago. Osgoods. I've got the Ponnold version. I've never dug a smooth based one before, oddly enough. That's pretty good. I thought that's what it might have been. Yay, I'm happy with that. India Chocolago Lago Aga. Look at all that brick residue all over it, and it's I think it's undamaged. I don't see any obvious cracks or chips. Early smooth base. Could be a tool top, but I doubt it. I really do. Everything else has been 1870s, 1880s. Could be early 80s. Yay! Yay! Well, these were the only two that I managed to latch on to over the years. Actually, it wasn't that many years ago. Maybe 2 or 3. And both of these bottles I've dug in duplicates before. Of course, the India Cholagague. Anybody know how to pronounce that? I would be impressed to hear it. I figure it's like ague, except there's an O in there instead of A-G-U-E. There's a A-G-O-G-U-E. Agogue. Colagogue. Osgoods. Everybody knows Osgoods. Forget about Cola Gloglu. And Captain John Smith. Oh, I don't know if he was related or not. Louisville seems a little south for him, but what the heck. Both are cool bottles. Both come in bottle versions. Neither of these are that. But probably 1870s. Which would match up with Leon's house that shows up on the 1876 map. So there you have it. Not a whole lot to show for. That Spencer bottle, for some reason, that perfumer, was responsible for a figural, and I can't recall offhand what it was. Whether it was a Charlie Ross. For some reason I'm thinking it was a Charlie Ross perfume bottle, which was like the first picture on the milk carton sort of thing. He was a kidnapped child that went disappearing back in the 1870s, I think. Made by the Spencer Company, whatever. So anyway, these are the two I kept.